Attention viewers, Nerd Den needs you to subscribe to his channel to help him reach 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year. You will obey or you will be exterminated.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Nerd Den here once again, and in today's video I am going to be covering another Doctor Who Reddit leak. Yes, it's one of those famous Reddit leaks about Russell T Davies. Yeah, the announcement that was only a few days ago, but everyone seems to be in the knowledge of it all of a sudden, and that had prior knowledge, so it could be fan fiction, more than likely is, but it's still fun to cover anyway. So yeah, with that being said, let's get into this. Let's discuss about what's going on in the world of Doctor Who according to Reddit, and this time it's about the 60th anniversary. So yeah, let's get into it. So here we go. This is a subreddit called, the post on subreddit Doctor Who Leaks is called the 60th Anniversary Clues. Now, everything is starting to make a bit more sense. I work for an agency that represents a number of actors, some of which are actors who have previously appeared in Doctor Who. I don't want to go into too much detail of who exactly, as it will give too much of my identity away. About a month ago, we were contacted about the availability of some of our clients to film in 2022 for what I can presume is for the 60th. Anyway, the agency community is pretty tight, and I have friends who work for other agents who have similar contacts. I am not going to pretend I knew Russell T Davies was coming back. I had no idea, but now it's official he is doing the 60th, so it makes sense that discussions have been going on between the BBC and him for a while, hence the inquiries. These actors are from the classic series, and a lot of their work at the moment is personal appearances, conventions, and in the email communications I have seen, they are beyond delighted to have been considered for this, and will make sure that they are available. They love the show and have embraced it completely. It's difficult to get any concrete details, as availability is one of the first things that are established before their role is outlined to them. But we are expecting very rough details of this in the next few days/weeks. Don't get your hopes up too much, as they may turn down the role when they know what it entails. Happens more often than you think. However, seeing how positive they were about it seems unlikely. I am seeing my colleagues at other agencies soon, so we'll try and see what the vibes they are getting. I'm sorry this is so vague. I got to be so careful, but wanted to get this out to reassure it looks like the plans for the 60th involve the whole of Who's history and not just the new series. So they're obviously on about the modern series there, but oh my god. So again, just take this with the huge grain of salt going possible. I think this is it's probably more than likely fan fiction. It doesn't really go into depth of any fantasies about Russell T Davies' future or anything like that. It's not trying to, the leak isn't trying to claim that or anything like that. It's more of doing a cryptic hint about the 60th, and this person's trying to say that they're in a talent agency. But let's talk about this a bit more in depth and what this could mean for the show. So yeah, straight away, you can see that this is probably going to mean that, well, it's not in the real sense anyway, but this leak is trying to suggest that classic Doctors are going to be returning. So, Doctors from the original run, so we could see the likes of Tom Baker, Peter Davison, Colin Baker, Sylvester McCoy, Paul McGann. Anything's possible, and it might not be restricted just to classic Doctors, it could be classic companions as well. You never know how Russell could decide to do it. But yeah, this leak is trying to suggest that there have been actors or actresses that have been contacted, and that they're very excited. And by the way that they're using their main way of like earning money in that now is through attending conventions and stuff like that. It more than likely points to that they were in the classic series, because a lot of the members of cast that were in a lot of the classic eras were well, they are currently doing a lot of convention work and meeting fans, and that is fantastic. And if this is true, or it actually does happen that we get some Classic Who acknowledgement in the 60th, would be fantastic. I would love to see more Classic Who, more elements being brought forward. I would love to see Classic Doctors return. We technically had Tom Baker return in the 50th, and we had Peter Davison in the 2007 Children Need Special. Time Crash, I would love to see more of that. Maybe do Sixth Doctor. I would love to see Colin Baker come back. I think he's way overdue a return on the show. I think it would be pretty fantastic to see him return. Same with Sylvester McCoy as well. And then obviously I would love to see Paul McGann. So yeah, I would pretty much love to see any classic Doctors or even classic companions. Bring back Joe Grant, bring back Ace. There's so many opportunities, and I think it's just fantastic. But getting back onto the leak and the likelihood, if there's any truth behind it. Again, this is another vague leak. Doesn't give too much away. Doesn't want to seem too far-fetched and whatnot. But it is safe to say that, quite simply, it is kind of realistic that, yeah, there could be some contacts being made now between the BBC and casts for the 60th to get a brief outline for when they are going to be available to film next year, because obviously the 60th, or whatever got planned for the 60th, will be filmed next year. So they'll probably have an outline ready, and it'll be pretty exciting to see. But anyway, I'm going to wrap up this video here. If you are new around here, be sure to subscribe for more nerdy content, as we're on the road to 2,000 subscribers. I may or may not have actually reached it by the time this video goes live, so yeah, that'll be pretty interesting to see. But yeah, thank you very much for the support as always. Leave a like rating if you enjoyed the video, leave a comment as well what you thought of this Reddit leak, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye for now.